going on, everyone? Scepts here, bringing you guys the brand new Let's Play on the channel. And yes, that is going to be Pokemon LeafGreen. We have decided to go ahead and take on the Kanto region. So if you guys are excited for that, definitely hit the like button down below. And yeah, I'm very excited to get into this. The second playthrough on this channel. Coming strong off of the Emerald playthrough and everything, you know. Very happy to still be in this GBA Game Boy Advance kind of style world and everything as well. So starting our adventure here in the Kanto region should be quite fun for us. So, in the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing forward. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. The Pikachu in the top left. Here we go, guys. The region that started all Pokemon we are going to be taking on and experiencing the original 151 Pokemon. Maybe not in the original format. In the original format that it was supposed to be. But, you know, it's the second best. It's the remakes. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Pretty cool. The original professor, Professor Oak, you know, the OG. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. And now, tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? I think I'm a boy. At least I think I am. Let's begin with your name. What is it? If you guys can't tell, the name of this channel is Scepts. And I will be going by that little bit of a quote-unquote nickname for myself here. I just kind of blanked for a second, but yes, my name is Scepts. Welcome to the channel. If you guys have it, it's my first time meeting y'all. First introduction for everybody. Welcome. My name is Scepts. We'll be doing some nostalgic playthroughs. You know, just going around Kanto, exploring every little bit of it, catching a good team. You know, hopefully making some memories along the way. Right. So your name is Scepts. Yeah. It is. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name now? So, I don't really know how or what I should nickname these guys. I think I'm going to nickname him, Blue. Just, you know, keep it nice and simple. This is Blue, our rival. Also known as Gary. You know, was it Blue? Yes, that's right. I remember it now. His name is Blue. Scepts. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Here we go, guys. This is our bedroom. Quite a climactic start, I guess you could say. And we're definitely going to go ahead and change the frame to number 4 to match the green aesthetic. And, you know, bump that text speed up to fast, because that was kind of unbearable for me, at least. I don't know about you guys, but it was definitely unbearable for me to get through that little dialogue. But first things first, always come over here and grab the potion. All these older games tend to leave a potion for you in the PC, which is always nice to start our adventure here in the Palette Town and in the Kanto region. But here's our mom. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. So this is going to be our first steps into the brand new Kanto region for us. Into Palette Town. Look at that. Only 2 houses in the lab. We're going to take our time and, you know, just walk around and explore. Hi, Scepts. This is Daisy. My brother Blue is out at Grandpa's lab. So, obviously, I've played these games before, but I'm going to go ahead and take our time, talk to everybody. Technology is incredible. You can now store. Yep, whatever. Technology is incredible, guy. Is that right? Oh, look. What does it say? Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Kind of fourth wall breaking, is it? Here is the lab. Yep, you study Pokemon. Professor Oak is the authority on Pokemon. It looks like it. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Not much to say, do you? And here's Blue. What? It's only Scepts. Gramps isn't around. Huh. Okay. Those are Pokeballs. They contain Pokemon. So here's our starters. Looks like we are not coming here yet. But we do have an encyclopedia. It's like an encyclopedia, but the pages are blank. That's our Pokedex for us, guys. Let's go ahead and exit the lab. And it looks like there's nothing much for us to do in Pallet Town. So we're going to go ahead and continue on out. Hey, wait! Don't go out. It's Professor. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. So here we go. We're going to be going into our starter choices, it looks like. And as part of this new series, we do have something that's pretty, well, new to this series, new to the channel. Starting off with only the second series on the channel, blah, blah, blah. We got a question of the day. What Kanto starter would you guys pick? It's actually the question you guys should answer in the comments if you guys want to. I'll be obviously answering this question in a second. But which one's your favorite? Which Kanto starter is your favorite, guys? We'll show them off in a second. Obviously, if you guys never seen them, I don't know. If you've never seen them, it's kind of crazy. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Blue, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Scepts. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. The Pokemon are held inside those Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on. Choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Blue. You can have one too. But yes, we have the 3 starters here. Like the last game, in every single Pokemon game, we have the Grass, Fire, and Water starters. So, the Grass starter of the Kanto region, I see Bulbasaur is your choice. It's very easy to raise. So, Scepts, you want to go with the Grass Pokemon Bulbasaur? Maybe. Oh, wait, they switched it on us. Squirtle is your choice. It's one worth raising. So, Scepts, you've decided on the Water Pokemon Squirtle. Let me think on that one. And finally, but not least, the Fire one. Charmander is your choice. You should raise it patiently. So, Scepts, you're claiming the Fire Pokemon Charmander. Here we go. These are the 3 starter Pokemon you guys can pick for your journey in the Kanto region if you guys are following along. And if you guys want to answer the question of the day, definitely go ahead and, leave it down below. However, my answer to the question is actually going to be very different to the Pokemon that I choose. And that my favorite Pokemon out of these is actually Charmander. Very basic. I know, but I love Charmander. I love me some Charmander. That means it's between these 2 that we're going to be picking. And the thumbnail kind of hinted at it. Plus, the series is kind of hinting at it as well as the name. So, we're going to be picking Bulbasaur. So, Bulbasaur is going to be our starter. This Pokemon is really quite energetic. We have received a Bulbasaur from Professor Oak. And there you go. Bulbasaur has been added to the squad. He is male. So we're going to go ahead and give him a nickname that I have already thought of. And that is going to be Raditz. If you guys know what that is or get the reference, definitely let me know. Let me know. Say that in the comments. I'll take this one then. Of course, he picks Charmander. He has the type advantage. That's A-okay. But let's go ahead and check out our boy Raditz here. Boom. Level 5, naive natured, with overgrow, with Chackle and Growl. So very basic as, start of our journey here with Raditz. However, wait, Scepts, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Here we go. We are having our first rival battle with our first partner Pokemon between us versus Rival Blue, sending out his own Charmander. We do have the potion from the PC, so we should be fine. Alright, Oak, I know you're going to be talking to us about this fight. They're treating this as like a little introduction. We know how to play Pokemon. We've beaten the game before, so I'm going to go ahead and just skip through that. And we're just going to go ahead and try to just tackle the Charmander to death. you know. I think that's going to be the best move for us. We shall see how that goes, though. Looks like we're pretty even, but we are winning on the speed tie. Or the speed. We're faster than Charmander. Oh, you're lying. Oh, no way, you're lying. Raditz. Raditz. This cannot be how we start. Oh, you're lying. Charmander, come back. Yeah, am I great or what? We lost? Okay, that was not my fault. That was a critical hit. There's no way. Okay. Alright. That's embarrassing. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Scepts, Graham, smell you later. That's very unfortunate for us. Very unfortunate for us. I actually can't believe that happened. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and just continue on with our journey here. Go ahead and go to Route 1, and, you know, we gotta do some errands first, starting off in our, you know, adventure here. Rattata on Route 1. Yep, we do got some new Pokemon, some Kanto Pokemon, some Kanto love here. For this region, it's all going to be 151 Pokemon from the Kanto region. And on Route 1, you can find Rattata and Pidgey 50% of the time each. Unfortunately, we don't have any Pokeballs, so we can't really catch you yet. So, let's go ahead and take some experience, because we lost the first fight, unfortunately. I can't believe we actually lost the first fight. But yeah, anyways, you can talk to this guy and get a free potion. It's a free sample from the Pokemon Mart up ahead. But like I said, there are only Pidgey and Rattata. They range from level 2 to 5 on this route, and they are 50-50 each. That only potion that we were able to find was with them, with that one guy back before. Now, you know. But looks like we're only finding Rattata here. Maybe that's good, because Pidgey is a flying type, and we're weak to flying types, so maybe that is a good thing. Let's go ahead and tackle and kill this Rattata, and, you know, just move on. Move on with our day. Making our way to Viridian City. You know, I'm on the road to Viridian City. It's Route 1, basically. We're level 6, which is great. You know that song, I'm on the road to Viridian City? I'm not singing it, but, you know. I love that song. It's actually like one of my favorite songs. It actually might be the song I might put as the montage song for the series, instead of, you know, the other one we were doing. Actually, I think I might do that. That was actually, I really like that song. I really do like that song. Let's go ahead and tackle. Taking out the Rattata, which is always amazing. Always, always, always. We're definitely going ahead and just go to a route, or not route, Viridian City, and, you know, this is the first city that we can actually get to, the first town we're going to get to, the, in Kanto. So, we do need to heal, because Bulbasaur is pretty low, if I do say so myself. There are only a couple items here. There's no Pokemon that we can fight yet, or catch yet, because we don't have any rods or anything, so... Yes, I know about these guys. Caterpie and Weedle, I know them. I do know them. We should definitely go ahead and just grab Oak's parcel now. So we do have a little bit of a task. If we walk into the Pokemon Mart, if we try to buy some Pokeballs or whatever, the guy's going to stop us. Hey, you came from Pallet Town. Yes, you know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? And there we go, guys. We have received the Oak's parcel from this guy. And we got to go ahead and bring it all the way back to Professor Oak now. Not like we just left him. And you guys are, you know, probably wondering, hey, you know, you're forgetting, you know, the Pokedex. You're forgetting there's a Pokeball. Aren't you supposed to get some? That's what we're doing. We're going to go get that now, because we needed to go grab the parcel to go ahead and unlock the Pokedex. We're going to go ahead and... Wait a second. I'm yawning. Skip all of the wild encounters that we can. Unfortunately, this Rattata wanted to show her face one last time. But we're going to go ahead and use you to grab some free experience points, because we lost our first rival fight, and that's just going to be hanging over our head the whole time. I don't know if we're going to be able to recover from that, I'll be honest. But we do knock out the Rattata here. Almost level 7, which is great. But we do make it back all the way to Pallet Town. So we can go ahead and talk to Professor Oak, hand him his parcel, and then move on with our day. Poor Squirtle. Poor Squirtle. Oh, Scepts, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? There we go, guys. We have delivered the parcel to Professor Oak. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had an order. Thanks, Scepts. Gramps. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a special request for both of you. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Scepts and Blue, take these with you. There we go, guys. We have received the Pokédex from Professor Oak. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. And there we go. The first set of the 5 Pokeballs that will help us catch the Pokemon that's going to be added to our squad. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream, but I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill the Pokedex for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Scepts, I hate to say that, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one. Ha ha ha. A little rude. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Alright. A little rude from Blue, though, but we can go ahead and continue on. Unfortunately, we won't get the running shoes until much later, and that's going to make my life so much of a pain. Grandpa asked you to run an errand. Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Scepts received the town map from Daisy. Yep, even though, you know, Blue is going to be an asshole and say, don't give him a town map, she gives us one anyway. Appreciate you, Daisy. You're a real one. But it is time for us to go ahead and get to Route 1. We can go ahead and catch all of the Pokemon that we can here, which are the 2 Pokemon that we have. It's the first time we're seeing a Pidgey, actually. So we can actually catch this Pidgey and add it to the team for now. Because Pidgey is actually not going to be staying on the team full time. Yeah, we can definitely hit it once. And we get a crit. And we get a crit. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're level 7 now. We can continue on. There'll be plenty more Pidgeys along the way for us to catch, you know. Like I said, plenty more Pidgeys. Plenty more Pidgeys. There was one literally right around the corner. Now, I know he's not going to get a crit and kill us because we have enough HP anyway. Probably should heal just so Raditz doesn't pass away here or faint. Because that might, you know, be a little bad. Let's go ahead and throw the Pokeball to catch the Pidgey. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Pidgey has been caught. There we go, guys. Alright. That has been added to the Pokedex. Pidgey, the tiny bird Pokemon, a common sight in forests and the woods. It flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. We are not going to give you a nickname. Unfortunately, I'm not going to waste my time in nicknaming you and thinking of a nickname for you when you're not going to even be added to the team. Unfortunately. There we go. That is the rat that we wanted. Let's go for the tackle. One more, and that should be enough for us to go ahead and catch this Rattata. Alright. So, catching this and then we're moving on, right? Thank you. Thank you. Rattata has been caught and has been added to the Pokedex. Let's go ahead and read its Pokedex entry here. I missed it. I accidentally missed it. You know what? Just for the sake of it, I do want to go read it. It shouldn't be too far down here. Rattata, the mouse Pokemon, bites anything when it attacks, small and very quick. It is a common sight in many places. Cool. There we go. We have caught a Rattata here, but now we can continue back onto the way to Viridian City and, you know, hopefully going past it. So there is a couple things that we can do here. We actually have a item to grab over here, and this is going to be Route 22, which we are going to go ahead and check out in a second. However, I do want to grab this item, and then we're going to talk to this old man real quick, too. So, Route 22 is going to be home to some new Pokemon as well. And a rival fight that we're definitely not going to be prepared enough to do for this episode. I do want to go ahead and train Bulbasaur to a few more levels because, you know, he's going to have a Charmander. He's going to obviously know Ember and it's going to destroy us. But we're going to go to Route 22 later on. However, if you go to Route 20, it's going to be, I'm just like talking myself into circles here. But there's going to be a patch of grass right before you do the rival fight. And you can find a Mankey, you can find Spearow, you can find Rattata there. Rattata, 45%. Mankey, 45%. Spearow, 10%. Mankey is a pure fighting type. And Spearow is a normal flying type. So if you didn't like Pidgey, there's your another option. However, we're going to continue to Route 2 for a second. Well, now I've had my coffee and that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have? So you're working on your Pokedex. Let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon. I caught 2. Old man, are you senile? Are you blind? I got 2. I got 3 on my belt right now. I suppose I better show you 2. No. You did not need to show me because I had like 3 Pokemon on my belt. Hey, that's a new Pokemon though. That is a new Pokemon. It is a new Pokemon. So, yeah, he's just going to show us. You take the Pokeball and you throw it. That's all he's going to show us. Yep, and then the ball will go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. 3 times, 3 shakes, and then you catch. I know how to catch Pokemon. Thank you for the tutorial, though. Thank you for the tutorial, though. There, now tell me that was educational, was it not? And here... Take this too. We obtained the TGTV. And yeah, if there's something you don't understand, watch that. It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. Thank you, man. We got the TGTV, so now we can know everything. And this is Route 2. We are going to be, you know, not taking a step here, but I did want to take our first few steps into Route 2 so you guys can see that there's a patch of grass with 2 new Pokemon that you can find as well here. So you do have Pidgey you can find Rattata on this route as well. Both are 45%. However, you can find Caterpie and Weedle on this route, both at 5%. As you heard a little Rattata in the background, maybe you did, maybe not, over me yapping. But this is going to be leading us to Viridian Forest that I do not want to go on yet. But I do think this is going to be a great spot to wrap up today's episode. Or the first episode. And yes, we are going to be doing a little bit of a catching montage already. We got 4 Pokemon to catch already and a little bit of grinding that I wanted to do as well. But I would like to say thank you guys so much for watching the first episode of the brand new series in Pokemon LeafGreen. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope you guys are excited for this brand new series. We are going to be steamrolling through the Kanto region. Make your guesses and predictions of which Pokemon we're going to be adding to the team. I guess, hint, none of the Pokemon that we're going to be catching in this episode will be added to the team besides Bulbasaur. So the 4 Pokemon that we still have to catch will not be added to the team, so it's a little bit of a hint. But there are going to be some Pokemon we catch coming up soon, fairly soon. So stay tuned, or keep watching for that. Stay tuned for that. I guess I got those 2 quotes mixed up. But thank you guys again so much for staying tuned and watching this. And I'll see you guys all later for the next episode. Have a nice day, guys, and peace out.